go. Go on, swing your legs around. Swing them round, Chris. All the way. Come on. Swing your legs all the way to the front so I can get my chair in. Thank you. Have a little snack. Good, good, good. Now then, I wonder if you've got anything to tell me. So we've just been reading the How to Free Your Inner Mathematician, and how many times you'd have to fold a piece of paper to make the distance long enough or the thickness thick enough to reach the moon. So we were trying to work out how to reach the, just see how well your hands are working today. M, O, O, N. Yeah, how long, how many times we'd have to fold a piece of paper to reach the moon. And can you remember how many we found out it was? 4, 41, yeah. 41 was just short. 42 would take you way past. So somewhere between 41 and 42. Yes. I'll just look it up. 41 takes you to 229,065 miles. 42 takes you to 458,130 miles, which would take you way past the moon, because where's the moon? The moon is 238,855 miles away. So what did you think of that lesson? W, A, it was. What's it? R, E, A, L, L, Y. It was really S. Where's that finger? Try curling those other fingers under. That's it. S, then U, R, P, I think, yeah. R, well, I, yes, S, I, N, and after the N would be, keep your arm moving, after the N would be G. It was really surprising. I thought it was fascinating, actually. I was shocked. So we had a go, didn't we? We started off just with a little piece of paper, and we had a go of folding it as many times as we could. Each time it was folded, what happened? Each time we folded it, I, T, G, O, T, it got H, A, R, D, E, R. Yes, it did. It got harder because it got thicker. So each time folded, it got harder. How many times did we manage to fold it? Oh, Chris, you haven't taken the top off. There. Okay. How many times did we manage? Try with that hand. 6, yeah, we just about managed 6. And when we got to 6, that was what it was like. And it was too thick to fold anymore, wasn't it? It was really hard to press down because the paper had become so thick. So that was what 6 times looked like. So we read about the maths teacher who set her students an experiment, didn't she? And her challenge was for them to be able to fold how many times? 1, 2. Yes, so she set this challenge to fold a piece of paper 12 times. Where are we? And the student's name, let's see if we can find it. I thought this was really good. The student's name was Galivan. Galivan. G-A-L-I-V-A-N. And how did she approach this challenge? Oh, how did she approach the challenge? Take your hand out of your mouth, please. How did she approach the challenge? S-H-E, she, E, then, come on, next letter would be she. Take it again. Get that elbow moving. She, E, then, X, then, P, then, E, R, I. This is good. M, good. E, N, T, E, D. She experimented. Go on, carry on. She experimented. R. Come on. You lift your elbow and then you'll be able to move around the board. E, A, R, E, A, L, I, S, I, N, G, realising. Come on, this is good. T, H, I like it, carry on. A, and after the A would be T, realising that. A, L, O, N, G, that are long. Come on. Okay, right, this is good. This is good. So, she experimented. Realising that a long A N D and a long and T H I N and thin. Go on. S H E E T, that a long and thin sheet. She was a clever girl. There's a long and thin sheet. Come on. O of P, A, P, E, R of paper, W, A was that a long and thin sheet of paper was N, E, E, D, E, D. Yes, she experimented, realising that a long and thin sheet of paper was needed. And it was funny what she used. What did she use? T, O, I, T, O, I, you there? L, E, T, P, A, after the A would be P, then E, then not the S, one off, touch the R, toilet paper, just touch the R, toilet paper. Yeah, funny really, you didn't think of that. So she experimented with toilet paper. Let's just remember. So, oh, there we are. I don't know if you can remember this, I have to look. Do you remember how long the toilet paper had to be to enable it to fold it in half 12 times? Do you remember how long it had to be? We did write it down at the time, so you might remember, and you did choose the correct guess. How long in feet? How long in feet was it? To be folded 12 times, the toilet paper had to be how long? 4, 0, go on. Wasn't 40, 0, wasn't 400, it was 4, one more 0, 4,000 it had to be. So the piece of toilet paper was 4,000 feet long, and they managed to fold it 12 times. And how long did it take them? Let me remember. She had 2 friends, and it took 8 hours. And this was real. This was in January 2002. And they set a new, what did they set? A new, it's back. They set a new W, O, R, L, D, a new world, R, E, C, O, R, and all the way for the D. Yeah, they set a new world record. Imagine. I am famous because I am the world record holder for folding paper. Now, if someone said that to me, I'd think, oh my, wow, they must be able to fold paper, loads and loads of times. And I hold the world record because I have managed to fold a piece of paper in half 12 times. I would think, oh, come on, that must be easy. But it's not until you try it yourself that you realise. So she came up with a nice formula, didn't she? I think it's worth just looking at that formula. Used her reasoning skills, came up with a nice formula. So we'll just write it down. So fold number 1, we'll put one column here for fold and the other column here for layers. It tells us how many layers. Fold number 1 would give you 2 layers. Right? So 2 layers, if we're converting it into a formula, is 2 to the power of 1. Fold number 2 would give you 2 times 2, which equals 4 layers. And that is 2 to the power of 2. And we can show this on here. Let's just get a piece of paper. Ooh. Use this one, see if we're still another one. We'll do it, well, fold it just for me the last time, just to say. So look, there's fold number 1. And we've got 1, 2 layers. Okay. There's fold number 2. And we've got, count them. We've got, my layers are stuck together, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Here's fold number 3. So fold number 3 would be 2 times 2 times 2, which equals, let's have a look. Count them. Ooh, where's all the layers gone? Ooh, there they are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is 2 to the power of 3. So then you can just carry on, carry on. Let's just say that we'd got to fold number 6. How many layers would there be? And you can just tell me in the formula 2 to the power of. So it would be, how many? We get to fold number 6. It would be 2 to the power of. You just having a flush. Okay, it's alright, it's okay. That's okay, I can see. It's alright. It's okay, that's just one of those. Oh, careful, careful. Just one of those intense moments. It's alright, Chris. It's alright. It will pass. It will pass. There. There. It's okay. Sit yourself down again. Just take a little breath. There. There. See now. So you have that moment where something just welled up. You flushed. Now you've gone a bit pale. That's all right. And you have a little cough. And you go a bit tired. But you'll be all right. You're okay. There. You had to stand up, but you didn't need to run off. You managed to stay here, so that was really good. Really proud of you. All right, it's good. It's good to work on just trying to stay rather than running away, because if you're in a different place, it might not be safe to run off, might it? So just stay here for a minute while we just. Yeah, I know. I don't know why you need to do that little knock when that happens, but it just seems to help, doesn't it? It's like oh, I've got to do something, so you do a little knock, don't you? There. Would you like to have a little training? There. There we are. Let's make a note that you had a little flush at 11:08 a.m. There we are, just make a note. Let's just finish this off then. I know you're probably getting a bit tired. So if you wanted to know how many layers there would be, at fold number 6 there would be 2 to the power of 6, yes. So it's just 2 to the power of 6. So if we were making this into a formula, fold n, the number of layers would be 2 to the power of n. Okay, so then if we wanted to work out how many folds we'd have to fold a piece of paper to reach the moon, we'd need to know how thick the paper was. So in the example that we talked about in the beginning, they measured a piece of paper and the thickness was 0.0033 inches. It's not very thick, is it? A piece of paper. Okay, and that was what they factored into the equation to calculate how many folds you'd have to fold a piece of paper to get to the moon. So you would take your 2 to the power of n, the number of folds, and you'd multiply that by the thickness of the paper, and then obviously you'd have to convert it from inches into feet, into miles. That's what they did in here, 12 inches to 1 foot, so they had to, they converted it all, and that's how they did their calculation. Okay, so there we are. Did you like that? Y, E, yes, A, L, O, M, A, T, O, M, A, T, H, and after the H, all maths, I, is, I, N, T, E, like it, R, nice, E, very good, S, T, I, come on, N, very nice, oh, not the F, G, all maths is interesting, W, H, E, when, T, H, E, oh, your hand just went a bit wobbly after the E was, go on, T-H-E, R, E when there, A, this is good, A, straight to it, R, E when there are, R, E, A, L, I like it when there are real, E, where? X, oh yeah, A, M, P, L, E, S, oh yes, did you like it? You said yes. Oh, maths is interesting. When there are real examples. Any more to say? Any more? Or have you finished? A, B, E, A, B, E, A, where? Is that P? Hang on. A, B, E, A, oh, just go again. B, E, A, U, oh, T, I, F, go on then. I think you want the U, yes, a beautiful, E, a beautiful, E, come on, E, X, P, L, the N. After the N, touch that N again, your elbow's dropped. N, A, T, I. After the I, lift your elbow. O, N, a beautiful explanation. I is a L. What? W. A. Come on, after the A. Do so well. Y and lift your elbow, finish it. Yeah. Some water in that one, need some more. A beautiful explanation is a... I'll just have some pie. A, L, W, A, X wouldn't make sense, Y would, yeah, S is always H, E, L, P, F, U, and after the U would be, just touch it, L. A beautiful explanation is always helpful. I agree. I like the way that this lady has given these nice explanations. It wasn't me who did it, it was her. But this would be a great fact, wouldn't it, to tell your friends? Ooh, how many times would you fold a piece of paper to make it thick enough to reach the moon? 41 would be just short, 42 would go way past. And then she did this rhyme. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over a piece of paper folded 42 times. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with a spoon. So it says, always rely on your reasoning abilities in mathematical and life pursuits. I like that. Okay, that'll do us for now. We'll take a little break. Very good.